Hey, what the fuck are you guys doing in my fridge? Of all places, in the Batcave, in my fridge. Well, I don't know, you're just in time. I was just grabbing a drink. I was about to shoot a video. Welcome to Creepy Ghoul Vision. I'm Creepy Ghoul, your host as always. Come on in. Let's get set up. Okay, so let's position that camera in the usual position there, and let's get some music on. Let's get some blind seagull on the turntable there. Okay. How are ya? So, what is Creepy Ghoul drinking today? So, it's from a local brewery here in Ontario called Flying Monkeys Craft Brewery. Yeah, they make a lot of weird and unusual beers. Believe me, I've had like a lot of them. This one I've never had before. It's called Fluffity Fluff Fluff. I think it's like an IPA. It's a cotton candy IPA. Check that out. Let's give it a taste test. I sometimes save a lot of their cans. Their cans are usually pretty cool. Yeah, this one I'm definitely going to keep. Let's pop it open, give it a shot, and then we'll get to our video here. It's going to be a physical media weekend here. Let's give it a shot. Oh, wow, man. Yeah, no question. It's an IPA. There's no question about it. Then you get that hint of pink cotton candy. That's insane. Yeah, I'd get this again. I'd get it again. Alright, let's get to it. It's been a while since the last video. Hope you guys enjoyed my buddy Al's video. I was at his place last weekend after my annual garage sale, and I was documenting his place with his permission, of course. But yeah, again, I thought this place, the Batcave, was nuts, totally nuts. But my buddy Al's place is quite insane. Anyhow, I got a bunch of physical media from all over the place over the last little while. I'd like to quickly showcase it to you guys. You know, sadly, a lot of people in this day and age may not understand the significance and the importance of physical media. Old schoolers like us definitely do, and still do. However, millennials may not. Minimalists may not. Condo people may not in this day and age. Wheel of Fortune. The lovely Vanna White. This is a PC game from the 90s. Yeah, it was in the mix. So I took it as like a shelf showpiece. Why the fuck not? Okay, so let's get to some physical media. What are we going to do first? We're going to do some CDs. We're going to do some, I don't know, some DVDs, Blu-ray. Yeah, let's check it out. Anyways, I'll zip through it real quick. You know, Creepy Ghoul likes all sorts of music. You know, punk rock and all various forms of metal are my number one, obviously. Creepy Ghoul's life consists of 3 simple words. Punk rock, well, punk, metal, and horror. And women. But I like all genres of music. In my music collection, I got every genre you can probably think of. Old school, of course. So check this out. 80s Rewind, MC Mario. Lots of fucking great tracks on here he mixes. Like Human League, Don't You Want Me, New Order, Bizarre Love Triangle, Yeah, Situation, Arrhythmic, Sweet Dreams, Duran Duran, The Reflex, Dead or Alive, You Spin Me Around, so on and so forth. This is a fucking great CD, whether you can find an original copy of it or download it or stream it. Well, not stream, just download it or whatever. Get it. It's a damn good one. Here's one that I've never even heard of her before. But anyhow, Sex Sells and the cover grabbed me by the you-know-what. The one and only Kim Lenz and the Jaguars. Total fucking rockabilly, twangy rockabilly stuff. She's on guitar and vocals, I believe. Yeah, she is. And she's got the band there, you know, the typical band with the big bass and the snare drum and the kick drum, you know, deal. That type of stuff. Really good stuff, too. So check this out. I got a triple threat here of Tommy Boy Greatest Beats. First 15 years, 81 to 96, Volume 4, Volume 2, and Volume 3. Lots of great house and hip-hop tracks from the 90s here, especially from the 90s. I don't know how many volumes there are to this, but I got these 3 here, and most of these tracks are from like the late 80s into the early mid-90s, and really great stuff. It was a time when things were happening and you know, certain people were finding themselves. Really great stuff. I can highly recommend these 3 volumes in particular. Volume 4, Volume 2, and Volume 3. And yeah, there we go. Okay, the best of the Doors. Needs no introduction. There you go, right there. All the classic tracks, all the hits. Doors, LA Woman. I don't believe I ever had this one on CD, but I like a lot of the stuff the Doors did, man. I mean, Jim Morrison, seriously, was a friggin' prophet. The guy was a poet. He was a prophet. Yeah. 40 years on Elvis, greatest hits and more. Another Elvis comp right there. Love Elvis. Speaking of Elvis, there you go. The late great Elvis Aaron Presley, the king. The Elvis Presley collection. 2 discs. There's about 1 million Elvis albums out there. Like, it's just ridiculous. You know, and one of the problems that Creepy Ghoul has is that my eyes keep me in trouble. I want every woman I see. No, that's a David Wilcox song. Here's some David Wilcox albums right here. Usually the David Wilcox shit's hard to get, man, I'm telling you. Over 60 Minutes with David Wilcox. He lives actually close by here to the Batcave, funny enough. Him and his wife, they live next door to an ex-friend of mine. And here's the best of David Wilcox. This guy's songwriting is just like amazing, I'm telling you. If you don't know David Wilcox, you need to check him out. I'm telling you. Blood Money, Bad Apple, That Hypnotizing Boogie, When You Mistreat Her, Bad Reputation, My Eyes Keep Me in Trouble, Riverboat Fantasy. Really great stuff, man. Really, like, enjoyable listening. David Wilcox. Check it out, man. Check it out. And grab some Zeppelin albums. These, most of these CDs were in like a pile. They were in a pile. I usually get stuff at the quote-unquote swap meet every time I have a garage sale. You know, my friends come with like stuff and like we trade and like you know, whatever. But yeah, anyhow, I got these 3 volumes of Zeppelin, number 2, number 3, and I think that's number 4. My Roman numerals are not that great, but I do love Zeppelin. And you know, am I getting tired of people saying, or people used to say, oh, who do you like better, Black Sabbath or Led Zeppelin? Who do you like better? What is it, Richie Blackmore or Jimmy Page? Something or other, I don't know. But anyhow, I'm not a completist in any way, shape, or form, but there's 3 volumes of like the Zeppelin catalog right there. I do love Zeppelin. Here it is right here, Ice Cube's Greatest Hits. There you go. a time when gangsta rap was the shit, man. I'm telling you. You know, just like punk rock, just like 80s metal, in every genre from the 80s into the 90s, black metal, death metal. These guys were doing it too, man. I'm telling you, Ice-T, Ice Cube, Run DMC, and I could go on forever, really, but you get the idea. You know what I'm talking about. Ice Cube. I like a lot of his shit too, the early stuff. Okay, right here, we've got James Brown, the godfather of soul. His songs are quite fun. I like listening to his tracks and his lyrics and whatnot. This is a James Brown Gold 2-disc set. Very, very cool listening right there. Now there's a guy who knew how to treat the women. The Man in Black, Johnny Cash. Another Johnny Cash comp. 38 great performances. It's a double disc set. 16 original recordings. The concert collection. So it's got like studio stuff and live stuff. Yeah, happy to have some early Johnny Cash. You can say what you will, but I do like the man. Grew up watching The Cosby Show. We got a couple of Bill Cosby comedy CDs right here. The guy was a storyteller. He was a genius. He was a comic genius, man. An amazing storyteller. Here we go. Grew up watching the TV shows. He did, Fat Albert, and I think Reading Rainbow or Picture Pages. No, it wasn't Reading Rainbow, it was Picture Pages. I believe it was Picture Pages with Bill Cosby. This is back in the 70s, early 80s. But yeah, I do love his comedy. Quite the storyteller. 3 Bill Cosby comedy CDs. So we're getting to the end of CDs here. Check this out. A little box set of the Bond collection right here. 40 years of James Bond. Dr. No, The World Is Not Enough, You Only Live Twice, The Living Daylights, View to a Kill. You know the deal. There we go, and inside the box set, we've got the sleeves of the CDs right there. Yeah, just really cool to put this stuff on and just leave it in the background and do your thing. The Bond collection right there. Who doesn't love a fucking James Bond film, man? Who played the best James Bond? Was it Sean Connery or Roger Moore? Sean Connery for sure. The very best of Deep Purple. How the fuck are you gonna go wrong there? Really? Okay, you want to talk about a poet? You want to talk about an amazing fucking songwriter? There he is right there. Right there. Warren Zevon. Warren Zevon, sorry. The best of Werewolves of London. Woo! Werewolves in London. That's the song that he's well known for. I'm not too familiar with a lot of his stuff, but man, I'm telling you, the stuff I have heard, Excitable Boy, Play It All Night Long, I'll Sleep When I'm Dead, Poor Pitiful Me. Honestly, listen to some of this guy's shit. I'm telling you right now. You want some fun and intelligent songwriting? There you go. Warren Zevon, the best of. There you go. All right. Well, let's see. Do I got any? There you go. There you go. The best of hard rock, the Millennium Collection. Okay. I mean, how are you gonna go wrong? We've got Scorpion, Cinderella, Whitesnake, Kiss, and more. Okay, Sammy Hagar, who cares? Malmsteen, who cares? Tesla, who cares? Extreme, who cares? LA Guns, Whitesnake, Still of the Night, Death Angel. Funny, Death Angel's on there. That's pretty fucked up, if you ask me. Along with Kiss, Rat, Scorpions, Twisted Sister. Anyways, it's a fun one to have in the old collection, no doubt. Best of the Scorpions. I probably have a copy of this, but I took it just in case. You know, my buddy Al came and he was selling like hundreds upon hundreds upon hundreds upon hundreds upon hundreds upon hundreds of CDs. And these were pretty much all in the pile, and you know, I grabbed them while the getting was good. There you go. The best of Thin fucking Lizzy. There you go. Wild one. How you gonna go wrong there? The boys are back in town, man. Yeah. There you go. Yeah. Alright. So here's a single, Yaz, Situation. This is an interesting single. I've never come across this one before. Very unusual. It's almost promo-ish. I have this on LP and another version on CD. But yeah, great to put on at parties. Yaz, Situation. A few different mixes there. And last but not least for CDs, this was the gem for me. A version of the Charlie Brown Christmas Digipack, which I've never come across this version before. It's got the soundtrack, and it also has the DVD movie, the special, I should say, of A Charlie Brown Christmas. And it's got a little booklet in there as well. Actually, what is this? Hang on. Let me just pull it out here. There we go. It's got, so, what the fuck is this? A bonus CD? Is this even part of it? Or was this just stuck in there? Yeah, that's kind of weird. I think it was just stuck in there. The Buckley Chamber Players? Never heard of them. There. I guess it was just stuck in there. But anyhow, comes with a booklet. There you go, right there. And those of you who know Creepy Ghoul know that I'm a big Peanuts fan. I love Peanuts. I've always said it, that you can relate day-to-day life back to the Peanuts gang. Peanuts logic. Oh yeah. So, those are some of the CDs that I've obtained. Let's hit some DVDs. My buddy Al gave this to me, and I'm not sure why. Maybe he thought I was a Beatles fan. But I'm not. This may go in my next garage sale. Beatles Gold VHS. Even as a VHS collector, I wouldn't keep it. John Lennon was the walrus. I mean, I could be the walrus, but I'd still have to bum rides off people.
I quote John Lennon, "I don't believe in Beatles, I just believe in me." A good point there. After all, he was the walrus. I could be the walrus, I'd still have to bum rides off of people.
Yeah. How do you like that? My buddy came to the garage sale selling his records, and I did a couple trades with him, and this is one of the things I got in a trade. The Blu-ray of Pet Sematary. Yeah, I'm all about the features too. New 30th anniversary bonus content. It's got a few things on there in extremely fine print, which you're never going to be able to make out there, but anyhow. Yeah, Pet Sematary. I don't have a lot of Blu-rays. Like maybe, I'm guessing, probably 100 or so. That's not a lot, believe me. I'm very picky and choosy and fussy with the Blu-rays that I collect. I like to collect a lot of like mostly horror stuff when I can find it. But yeah, happy to have the original Pet Sematary in the old collection. Why not? Let me just flip the record here. Let's get... This is the sounds of the new Blind Seagull album. This came out last year, I believe. Okay, so this I stumbled across, really. It's the Spike Jones / Chris Cunningham / Michael Gondry collection box set. It's incomplete, actually. Like I said, I stumbled across it, type of thing. A collection of music videos, short films, documentaries, stories, commercials, video installations, and rarities. So now it's mostly complete here. I was familiar with the name Spike Jones, but I kind of sort of never paid attention to really what he did until I saw this box set and read about it and realized that, you know, these guys did a lot of fucking work, man, with like stuff that like we already know. Director's label bonus disc. It's got a little bonus disc. Comes with a big ass poster of like, I'm not even gonna open it because I know I'll never be able to fold it back properly. Comes with a book of films related to the box set. And here is the Spike Jonze collection right here. Spike Jonze. Are you guys familiar with Spike Jonze? Probably more so than I am. Maybe. And comes with a big, massive booklet there of production stills and liner notes and whatnot. And here's the Michael Gondry. I'm not familiar with him at all, but apparently he's a big producer of like short films, music videos and whatnot. And his DVD here comes with a book as well. I noticed there's some Beastie Boys in here, and yeah, I guess they worked on a lot of their videos and stuff. Again, happy to have this in the old collection, an incomplete box set at that, but I mean, beggars can't be choosers. I got it for free. There we go. And I like to have a lot of weird and interesting items in the old physical media collection, and nonetheless, this is it right here. Yeah. Okay, so in if you like a good craft IPA, you guys got to try this. This is interesting. This is very interesting. Get that hint of pink cotton candy with that craft IPA flavor going on. It's cool. It's like being with two women at once. How would I know? Friday the 13th part. Jason Takes Manhattan, A New Blood, and Jason Lives. I got these in a trade at my my garage sale from a friend of mine. So yeah, I picked out these three. I mean, I already have versions of these on DVD and Blu-ray. I mean, these are the widescreen collection from Paramount, and I was really all about the features. I mean, widescreen enhanced for 16 by 9 TVs type of thing. Some of them have some features, others don't. In fact, most of them don't. It's just widescreen's the biggie. But you know what, doesn't really matter. Happy to have some of the old Friday the 13th standalone copies on DVD, different versions than probably what I've got, or maybe the same. I don't really care. Anyhow, this is interesting. Stash 3D animation. This one I stumbled across as well in the same pile as the Spike Jonze stuff, and I took it. Again, I don't know if it's part of that box set, I doubt it, but is it a standalone thing? It's got like a booklet as well. It's like a compilation of CGI and 3D animation and all sorts of mishmash, mumbo-jumbo stuff there. Again, another weird one for the slowly ever-growing DVD collection. Stumbled across this one, Walt Disney. I don't care about Walt Disney, first of all, but Freaky Friday. I remember this, the girls talking about this as a kid. I think I may have seen it in my adult years, but I remember it being a fun little film, whereas the daughter and mom switch places type of thing. So I'm always interested in stuff like that. Not to sound weird or anything, but oh yeah, how you gonna go wrong there? Look at that, eh? Good old Christian Slater, Winona Ryder, Shannon Dorothy. Heathers. Great film. If you haven't seen it, check it out. I don't believe I have this version of Heathers. This is the standalone Anchor Bay version of Heathers. This is an old copy, actually. It's got tons of features. And I remember when Anchor Bay first came out, man, I was buying up their DVDs and VHS, like left, right, and center. All the horror shit, which I still have to this day. They were loaded with features no one's ever seen or heard of. I'll still buy Anchor Bay to this day if I stumble across it, man. Anchor Bay is the shit. Kids in the Hall Brain Candy. Now, I don't know how far this video that I'm shooting is going to go, but Kids in the Hall were a comedy troupe from here in Toronto. They had a TV show back in the 90s that lasted, I think, less than a handful of seasons. Really great stuff, man. I don't know how far they went in this world, but check out the Kids in the Hall. This is their film called Brain Candy. It is off the charts. Seriously. Love it. Love anything Kids in the Hall, really. Grew up watching this stuff. Check out Kids in the Hall. Really happy to have a copy. This is a rare fucking film. Brain Candy. This doesn't come around often. And again, I stumbled across it in that pile. And here's some more stuff that I stumbled across in that pile. Films we all grew up on, wishing we were fucking breakdancers. We've got Breakin' 2. We've got Breakin' 1 and 2. And we've got, oh, I forgot about this. The Breakin' DVD collection bonus disc. It's got like a bunch of stuff on it, trailers, shout-outs, really, all sorts of stuff. Hip-hop culture, B-boy video reel. I haven't even watched that yet, but yeah, there's the complete Breakin' collection, Breakin' 1 and 2, and the bonus disc right there. Old school breakdancing films, man, the memories. I believe very extremely young Ice-T was in one of these films. I think it was Breakin' or Beat Street, I can't remember. But speaking of Beat Street, there you go, that was also in the pile. Beat Street. These films do not come around often on DVD or even VHS. I mean, I was like, what? Really? Holy crap, I literally stumbled across these. They were just there. Anyhow, so there's the update, guys, my physical media update. Hope you enjoyed the video. Give me a couple thumbs up, like, share, and subscribe. This madness we call Creepy Ghoul Vision. And I still want to know what the fuck all you guys were doing in my fridge. Like, how did you even get in there? That's just trippy, man. Trippy is this beer, this IPA, this cotton candy IPA. Now that's trippy. Guys, we will see you on the next video. Thank you for tuning in once again. Check out my buddy Al's video that I posted just yesterday of his shrine of collectibles. You gotta check it out, man. I'm telling you, it's insane. I forgot to even ask him a question. How do you have a chicken here, man? Like how is it even possible? Anyways, guys, I'll see you in the next video. Thank you once again, and stay weird.